Welcome to ShadowMeTarot, where we do a gazillion unboxings. Like so many. One of these days I'll start putting the readings up. Okay, so we have the Gratitude Inspirational Card Deck and Guidebook. It has 64 illustrated cards. This is a thick deck for 64 cards. Okay. In today's busy and stress-inducing world, optimism can sometimes feel impossibly out of reach. The Gratitude Inspirational Card Deck and Guidebook provides the guidance and space you need to recognize and amplify positivity in your life, no matter what the day brings. 64 unique cards feature wisdom from influential leaders, teachers, writers, and spiritual advisors from around the world, and prompts for affirmation, inspiration, and reflection. And Caitlin Scholl's insightful guidebook provides everything you need to discover the life-changing effects of thankfulness. Featuring original illustrations, this motivational card deck will help you cultivate a daily gratitude practice you can carry with you throughout your life. All right, let's open it up. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, nice box. Big box, but nice box. Book fits in the box. Pretty bag, which is nice if you I guess store your cards that way. I store mine in the box. Box is kind of slightly big. Not a whole lot. I mean, I can deal with that. Cute little bag that it comes with. Gratitude bag. The paper on this book is like super thin. This book is going to fall apart even. But let's see what it has here. Look at the table of contents. Introduction, what is gratitude, cosmology of the deck, how to use, affirmation, inspiration, and reflection. So no guides, and this deck is going to rip apart for sure. All right, so far I'm not impressed with the book. The pages are going to all fall apart. The pages inside are really good magazine quality, and then this like shitty paper, bendy, like to hold it all together just is not working for me. I don't think it's going to work in general. So let's go ahead and pull this off. It says how to use this card deck. Shuffle the cards while quietly centering your energy. Spread the cards in front of you or fan them in your hand face down. Choose one card. Its offerings will inspire you and direct your gratitude practice today. For a deeper look, reference the Gratitude Guidebook for more nuanced interpretations, meditations, and directives associated with the card you selected. Okay. So these are affirmations. And it says, I love you as certain dark things are to be loved in secret between the shadow and the soul, by Pablo Neruda. Conjure in your mind's eye a secret pleasure. Give thanks for the luxury of enjoying something that is yours alone. We love the things we love for what they are. Robert Frost. Wherever you are, look around. Notice things in your environment that soothe, inspire, or help you. To be nobody but yourself in a world... Oops. Let's zoom this in. These are kind of light, I feel like, on the camera here. I feel like we can probably zoom in. Oopsies. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, to be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best day and night to make you like everybody else means to fight the hardest battle which any human being can fight and never stop fighting, by E.E. Cummings. What is one part of your inner life that you truly enjoy? Do one thing today to honor this part of you. There is pleasure in the pathless woods. Lord Byron. Spend time thinking about a part of your life that has yet to be planned out. Remind yourself that to have an adventure ahead is a gift, and your life is full of possibility. What a strange thing to be alive beneath cherry blossoms. Kobayashi Isa. Whom do you deeply love? Find bliss in your ability to feel this love. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. Theodore Roth. Thank yourself for times when you feel uncertain inside these opening lives, your most creative self, for striving and dreaming for a beautiful future. Miracles happen all the time. We're here, aren't we? Marilyn Nelson. Look down at your hands. Notice everything about them. Thank them for all they do for you each and every day. The patience is in living. Claudia Rankin. Today, just remember the moment between waves is an opportunity to notice exactly where you are. If you can fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King Jr. Admire your own persistence. The bud stands for all things, even for those that don't flower, for everything flowers from within. Galloway Canal. What is still budding inside of you? Where do you feel unlocked potential? This is a gift coming to you later down the road. Praise, flow, and change. Night and the pulse of day. Denise Levertov. When you walk through your home today, thank each and every corner of the space for all its silent witnessing of who you are. This is not a small voice you hear. Sonia Sanchez. When your inner voice speaks, this is not a small voice you hear. No one else has an inner compass exactly like yours. In the whole universe, this one and only place is the sole place which you have made your very own. Janos Polinsky. Repeat this mantra throughout your day. My body is a miracle and a mystery supporting all that I am. When we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything else in the universe. John Muir. Think of your very favorite place on earth. Close your eyes and imagine you are there. Take a moment to relax and appreciate how this feels. You didn't come into this world, you came out of it. Like a wave from the ocean, you are not a stranger here. Alan Watts. Affirm your animal nature today. Go outside and allow your body to respond to the earth and sky. To be balanced, to be without either peaks or troughs. Do tell me what that is like. C. Dale Young. Thank yourself for your amazing ability to change and to embody different states of being. This is part of your personal wisdom. You are never stagnant. There is no satisfaction that can compare with looking back across the years and finding you've grown in self-control, judgment, generosity, and unselfishness. Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Make a mental map of your path through life, from infancy up through today, how far you have come. We are all more blind to what we have than to what we have not. Audre Lorde. Take a few moments to note a gift or opportunity that you have been ignoring or taking for granted and give thanks from your heart. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. Alphonse Carr. Think about some recent thorns you've encountered. What are the roses attached to them? There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. List 3 ways in which today will be miraculous. Do you know a miracle when you see one? Enough is a feast. Buddhist proverb. What if right now you have everything that you actually need? Decisions are the frequent fabric of our daily design. Don Yeager. Meditate on a big life decision that lays in front of you. What if your very ability to grapple with this choice is the true gift? What will you learn from this process? And this is under the inspiration cards. Days are unusual. Brenda Hillman. Imagine yourself manually turning off your autopilot mode. Look around. This day has never existed before. Tell me what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Mary Oliver. Step outside of your routine today. Enjoy the freedom it brings. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you are a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Shel Silverstein. What stories have you created about yourself? The power to proclaim them or change them is in your hands. This creative power is always within you. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it. William Shakespeare. You are not your schedule. Give thanks for the being that lives in you. Beneath the trappings of your life, you are alive, and this is a gift. There is a freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? Aaron Hansen. Think of 3 things you did this year that you are proud of. Honor the effort it took. My turn shall also come. I sense the spreading of wings. I sense the spreading of a wing. Ossip Mandelstam. Try to name something that excites you about the coming weeks. Appreciate your ability to find joy in your own dreams. No matter how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the road clear. Greg Kincaid. I feel like I'm stumbling over everything. Think of a time recently when you have pushed on, be it through exhaustion or obstacles. Find contentment in your strength. What luck or fate, instinct or grace brought me here? In shade beneath hidden stars. Laura Foley. The world does not begin and end with what you have known of it. There is so much deliciousness you've yet to discover. I'm going to blame the font and not my mouth, because my mouth is the one that's stumbling. Okay. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. Walt Whitman. Notice the beauty of connecting with others today and the gifts it gives your soul. It gives to your soul. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. James Baldwin. The ability to change your mind is an incredible gift. Honor it as such. Allow yourself to change your mind about something today and fully enjoy it. What happens when this domestic life grows suspect? Banu Kapil. What have you grown tired of in your life? Where do you feel bored? What if these sensations were opportunities to reimagine the roles you are playing? Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Emily Dickinson. To feel disappointed is to have cared. Today, feel compassion for your tender heart and for the gifts of love it offers. And now each night I count the stars, and each night I get the same number, and when they will not come to be counted, I count the holes they leave. Amiri Baraka. Time past is not time lost. From every experience you gain wisdom and insight. What wisdom can you take from today's passing moments? In my dialogues, there are no answers, but sometimes a question is the flash of an answer. Edmund Jabes. Allow yourself to ask questions today. What does your mind search for? Delight in your ability to learn and transform. Praise yourself for being able to praise, for waking up when you had every reason not to. Angelo Geter. Summon a dream you had that did not come to fruition. There is a new opportunity gained with each one we let go. Only with darkness can we find our light. By the open air I swore out my list of pleasures. Sprig of lilac, scent of pine, and sparrows bathing in the drainage ditch, their song. D.A. Powell. Today, try to notice small daily happenings in your environment. What if these mundane events were sacred spells calling out their secrets to the universe? Look down at your body. Whisper, there is no home like you. Thank you. Rupi Kaur. Find a way to give thanks using your body. What small acts of service can you provide for others or to your surroundings? Singers and dancers, dancers and laughers, laughers, yes, laughers, 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 loudmouth laughers in the hands of fate. Langston Hughes. What a pleasure it is that the human body knows how to laugh. Enjoy your own laughter today and those that bring it into your life. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Henry Matisse. Take a moment to appreciate a small success. Every moment is sacred. As long as this exists, the sunshine and the cloudless sky, and as long as I can enjoy it, how can I be sad? Anne Frank. Take a moment to step outside today. Breathe in the fresh air. Look around. What beauty surrounds you? So it looks like that's the end of the inspiration part, and this is now the reflection part. Ooh, reflection. I feel like the moon on here is making me feel like this is for, the moon on here makes me feel like this is for your nighttime reflection, your midday inspiration, and then what is the other one? The other one is, I would say, right? Sunrise, because that's the sun kind of like rising up. Then we've got full sun. So affirmation, morning affirmation, midday inspiration, and evening reflection or nighttime reflection. Okay. Anyways, I have to read the book to see if that's in fact the case, but seems right? Gratitude opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. And that is by Deepak Chopra. Take some time today for a creative activity to connect with the wellspring that's been within you this whole time. Oh, that's a little better. I feel like that's better in terms of light. I have loved the stars too, truly, to be fearful of the night. Sarah Williams. Send compassionate energy toward a person who has hurt you in the past. Your wounds are your greatest points of growth. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. Alice Walker. Today, find a way to thank someone who has been there for you when you most needed it. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all of our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. T.S. Eliot. Reflect on all the homes you've ever had, good or bad, cherished or abandoned. They are the hands that have held you as you made your way. What we have once enjoyed deeply, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Helen Keller. When you lost someone that you loved, what did you gain in their absence? At the edge of the forest, the thistles were attaching themselves to the fur of animals. What serendipity to hitch a ride to your future. Stuart Kestenbaum. Reflect upon the times that someone else or an outside circumstance changed your life out of the blue. How were you transported into your future? Give thanks for these acts of serendipity that the universe provides. I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay, my one hand holding tight, my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. Lucille Clifton. Recall your nearest to death experience. What a miracle that we can continue through these times. I think of wind and her wild ways, the year we had nothing to lose and lost it anyway. Joy Harjo. Today, try holding on a little less tightly to your expectations for the day. Notice what happens when you lose your grip. A black cat comes out to greet us, as if to say, look at me, and not some old Romanesque church. I'm alive. Adam Zagajewski. Reflect on a time in your life when you felt fully alive and connected to the world through your senses. What a gift to be able to feel so much. This power is always within you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this one here. I don't know about this deck, to be honest with you. I just feel like it's trying to do too much. I think you could have gone without any of these quotes up here to just kind of really focus on the gratitude part of this. But I do really feel like they're just trying to accomplish way too much. The other problem that I have is none of these cards are numbered, and so it's impossible to find them in the book. Like, you literally have to read every single page and be like, is it this one? Is it this one? There's no table of contents. So it is color-coded. I mean, you can be grateful for that, but I just feel like it's just trying to do way too much. So I'm going to go ahead and read the book version of this. That and the book is just, it is not going to hold up. Okay. And actually the pages are good quality, but like the binding is so bad, it just doesn't matter how good the page quality is. Okay, so for this one, a black cat comes out to greet us as if to say, look at me, and not some old Romanesque church, I'm alive. It says the internal gratitude or meditation, mental, emotional, physical. Close your eyes and conjure moments in your life that felt the most sensually vivid. Environments or experiences that tintillated your senses. What visuals come up? What sounds, smells, and physical sensations? Were you surrounded by others or alone, indoors or out in nature? What about these experiences felt so full? As you move through your day, whenever you begin to feel tired or bored or find yourself disconnected from your surroundings, close your eyes and bring yourself back to these moments. They will remind you of your own potential for experiencing fullness, pleasure, and connection, and will summon energy from the universe to heed this inner need. External gratitude, relational, community, creative work. When the world leaves us feeling full, we are able to connect with the energies of abundance and pleasure. When the world leaves us feeling drained, we connect to a sense of scarcity. Today, your task is to pay close attention to the way in which you consciously choose to see outside forces. Are they feeding you or are they draining you? If it is the former, lean in. This is a gift. If it is the latter, consider taking 10 minutes to yourself for quiet reflection and breathing. Notice how this intentional act affects your ability to perceive or create fullness around you throughout the rest of your day. I don't know. To be honest with you, I just feel like it's trying to do too much. I almost feel like instructions should be here, or something that really resonates to pull these kinds of instructions out is in here. And maybe it's just me that this, somebody else watching this is probably like, oh, this is a beautiful deck. It's the perfect thing. It's exactly what I needed. And if you are that person, please tell me that you're that person and you love this deck, and what is it that you love about it? Right now I'm failing to kind of like really kind of connect with it. I don't even see myself using it, which is even worse. So, but that's not to say that it doesn't have, it doesn't have value. I'm sure that it does. I just, I don't know, for whatever reason, this deck from start to finish isn't really not resonated for me. In any case, what are years if not measured by trees? Mong Lan. Like, that is unnecessary for gratitude. I just don't understand the connection. All right. Reflect on markers of tangible growth in your life. How can you actually see the ways in which you've changed and all that you've done? Take a minute to honor this effort and own your power to create and transform. I don't know. This is kind of like a person who likes, not unlike myself. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit. Like, this just feels like a person who likes to talk. Likes the sound of their own voices. Like, pleased with their own cleverness. There's just too much on these cards, I feel. All right. Everyone forgets that Icarus also flew. Jack Gilbert. Think of something that you've been feeling particularly negative about recently as an experiment. Flip the switch. How could this be reframed as a positive? Repeat the positive affirmation to yourself 5 times, or as many times as it takes until you begin to see its truth. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. Japanese proverb. Reflect on your ups and downs over time. It has been quite a journey. What can you offer to others today as they move through these same waters? The deepest craving of human nature is the need to be appreciated. William James. How can you show your appreciation for those around you today? Find a way using your words, your actions, or your body. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Oscar Wilde. Recall a recent kindness that someone did for you. What is the one way you can pay this kindness forward to someone else? When eating fruit, remember the one who planted the tree. Vietnamese proverb. Take time today to show gratitude for those who have contributed to your survival and well-being. No one thrives on their own. We are all connected. Invoke the learning of every suffering you have suffered. John O'Donohue. Contemplate what it might be like to allow yourself to be more vulnerable in your work environment. What growth might this inspire? Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Robert Brault. What little things happened today that you can be grateful for? How and why did they impact your day? Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Eckhart Tolle. What good did you have in your life today? How can you bring awareness of these things forward? Think of a ritual for tomorrow that will remind you of your happiness today. There is a calmness to life in gratitude and a quiet joy. Ralph H. Bloom. Pause your thinking for a moment. Must stop. Take some deep breaths and allow time to slow down. Remember, treading water in the center of the still night sea, your toes pointing again and again down into the black depths. Dan Albergotti. Looking back, what inner compass has directed you through your life, and what does it have to teach you? Where is your true north? I do not like these cards. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be such a Debbie Downer, but I'm really not feeling it. Forget injuries, never forget kindness. Confucius. Think about recent kindnesses you've experienced and how they have shifted your outlook. What are some ways you can be kind to others around you today? I don't know. Let me know if you like this. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, and share. I don't know. We've got some more. Hopefully I like the new ones better. The other ones that are coming a little bit better. But yeah, let me know if you liked this gratitude deck and how it resonated for you. Or if it didn't resonate for you, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day.